All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to Bodyweight Strength. All right. We're going to do a lot of core work today, a lot of hip work today, a lot of compression work today, our ability to close the gap between our thighs and our belly. But first, I'm going to start off with some 90-90 switch, get my hips loosened up. Just some light ones. I've been working on some hip stuff, hip issues, knee issue. I went over it yesterday in my stretch class. Shoulder's been feeling good. Worked the kinks out in that. Now it's the hip. Whatever you kind of stress or de-stress needs a little bit extra attention. There's really no difference between rehab and training in that sense. You're always going to try to keep getting stronger in the strong parts and keep getting stronger in the weaker parts, which is what we call rehab. So don't get discouraged. Always something to improve, and sometimes it manifests itself in pain. Sometimes it manifests itself in dysfunction. Just as long as you get a kind of a way to figure out how to fix it. All right, let's go. Pelvic rocks from the bear sit position. So bear sit is here. I'm going to think sticking out, round it. So I'm just trying to wave the spine. Doing a pelvic tilt basically from this bear sit. You can really feel these inner thighs. Now granted, I worked them a lot the other day, but I'm just feeling extra tight here with it. I'm going to flip over in a frog stretch, that's all I'll do. I'll go legs spread out wide, and we go some cat cows from here. So I'm really just trying to move that lumbar spine. This posterior tilt seems to have more an effect on how that hip feels, more of a negative effect. But as I discovered yesterday, I'm also externally rotated in my knee, which also had an effect on my my hip. I'm going to go out here, just do some axial rotations from here. Elongate that lever, that is the leg. Luckily, we're going to do a lot of inner thigh stuff. Something to help it out. Go other side. Now, what else has been tight is my quadriceps. Might do some extra stretching for that in the form of a couch stretch. Oh yeah. Just gonna hold this stretch and do some passive range lift off. So passive range lift off from this position is I'm gonna just try to pull my heel to my butt by activating the hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 5. Ooh. Little cramp back there in the hamstring. That's a good thing, as always. And shove that knee back, slide that other knee forward. And just feel the stretch for a second here. Make sure I got it good. Breathing. Trying to maintain a posterior pelvic tilt in this position. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. All right. Do some good mornings here. This is a movement that we're going to do today, but we're going to make it an isometric. I did it the other day. Felt good. All right. So I talked about compression. Compression is your ability to forward fold. All right. Now, my forward fold is limited, and it's not because of my upper back. It's because of my lower back. All right. So when I do my forward fold, I'm going to focus on the low back and the hip flexors. All right. And I'm going to do a bounce from that position. First, we're going to start off on the ground with a pike bounce. All right. So we're going to start with the active and then move to the assisted. So here, gravity's fighting against our pike bounce. All right. Legs straight. I'm going to go toes pointed, and we will bounce. 10. 1. 6. 20. Good. Let's stand up. I'm going to grab some blocks to help me in this position. All right. Move down. Blocks on the floor. They're going to help me focus on lumbar spine. Alexa, set timer. 1 minute.
1 minute. Starting now.
Feeling a big stretch in my hamstrings, my calves, all down my sciatic nerve. I'm going to do some side-to-side hip movements, keeping the quads active. Breathing deeply. I'm actively trying to pull with this stuff. Alexa, stop timer. Woo. So I'm actively trying to pull with this stuff and my hip flexors. All right. Cool. We got 5 rounds today. Let's get right back to it. 20 pike pulses. 20. Whew. That felt even easier. This passive stretch allows for some greater mobility. I should call it a pseudo-passive. Alexa, set timer 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Breathing. Five sets is a lot. Why 5? Basically because I want you to focus on this. The more time you spend on something, the more you're focused on it, higher priority it is. And for us, this is top priority today. Alexa, stop timer. Whew. All right. Getting into round 3. Oh man. Now, hips feeling great. Start working a little bit, magic happens. Obviously working it in the right way. Here we go. 20, round 3. Begin. Yeah. So on those, the more you lean forward, the harder it is. Round 3, Pike. Alexa, set timer, 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Breathe and focus on this one. Try to get deeper. Actively stretch those hamstrings, calves, low back. Crunch those abs. Whoosh. Alexa, stop timer. Shake it out. We got 2 more rounds left. Grab a quick sip. It's hot, and there's 1 bedroom apartment. All right, here we go. Another 20. The more that you lean forward, the harder this is going to be. All right? Just try to clear the ground 1 millimeter. Begin. Oh, that was a good one. Some cramps. I really feel it working down there. The cool thing about pairing these together is we're doing kind of an assisted isometric in this pike. her abs. You should be squeezing them. Increases time under tension. Alexa, set timer 1 minute.
1 minute. Starting now.
Alexa, stop timer. All right, people. Last round. Last round. Let's do it. Oh, hips are feeling good. Tired, but good. All right, toes pointed. Pushing down. Now it's not a time to test out an L-sit, even though I want to see what it looks like. But it's always fun to test out the end goal, which would be an L-sit, holding your body up off the ground there. At least for me. Doesn't need to be your end goal. Alexa, set timer 1 minute.
1 minute. Starting now.
Alexa, stop timer. Woo. Nice work, people. That was a tough one. Oh, you're not feeling a lot of work in those hamstrings and those abs. And you got to do a little bit better job getting in touch with those guys, all right? Or figuring out how to make those exercises more difficult. But, that stretch of the hamstrings is definitely a strengthening exercise. Strengthening the hamstrings' ability to stretch, all right? Which in turn will strengthen your ability to do more intense core work, which brings us to our next thing, V-ups. Been working on these a bit. I'm going to turn diagonal here. All right, here we go. Arms up overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Nice. We're going to go into bent knee, hollow body rocks. So, I'll show you guys this from the side again. Basically, the theory here is that we should be able to round our spine so much that it moves like a rocking chair. All right? And we're going to try to use momentum to rock back and forth. If you have trouble with this, I suggest you just hold the bent knee, hollow body hold with a focus on rounding the spine as much as you can. If you can do that successfully, try rocking with it back and forth. All right, we're going to try for 20 rocks here. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. Eight, 10. Good. So, if you notice, there wasn't much kicking going on. There's a little bit to get the speed started, and then I'm just trying to rock there back and forth. All right. Cool. I want to do an extension exercise. So, meaning we were just doing a bunch of flexion for the abs, right? Now I want to do an extension exercise. So, a lot of people go to extension exercise is the Superman, all right? I think I want to do a pike pushback, all right? And this is going to kind of go with that pike that we've been working on, all right? So when you think pike, you think flexion, right? We're actually going to do a pike trying to extend. So flexion at the hips, but extension of the spine. So the focus here, we're in high plank. I'm going to push the hips back, extend the spine as much as I can, and back. 1, 2. Now there's not much extension. 3. A lot of stretch in the hamstrings. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, so if you notice while I was doing that, I was trying to anteriorly tilt my pelvis, which creates lumbar extension as I go back up into that position. All right. All right. Let's do some sky reach bounces going backwards. Whew. So really trying to arch from the lumbar spine and squeezing my butt to help stabilize and reaching those arms up overhead, doing a few pulsating moves. All right. Got a little rest. We got 2 more rounds of that. Need a quick set. V-ups to start. Take them slow, controlled. Remember, that's what strength, beginner strength is all about. You can add speed once you get the movement down. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. All right. Hollow body rocks. Let's do it. Feet together, knees together. Let's go hollow body position. Wow, that was definitely harder than the last time. Whew. I've not done those in a while. All right. Let's do those pike pushbacks with a focus on anterior pelvic tilt. So that should mean as you push backwards, focus on sticking the butt out, arching the spine, not rounding it. Here, searching for a stretch, hamstrings, calves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going a little bit slower, helps me get deeper. 6, breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Straddle, backwards extension bounce. Go into a wide straddle. Whoa. Don't close your eyes on that one. Whew. That was interesting. I felt kind of an area of my abs stretching I never really felt before. More up here. So just taking in data points. I think it had something to do with either that pike bounce or the pike pushback or the hollow body rocks. All right, one more round here. V-ups to start. It's amazing how good movement can make you feel. hip and knee feel a lot better. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right. How the body rocks. Oh man, Chinese food is a poor choice for dinner the night before abs. All right. I'm gonna bring my knees in a little bit. Bring those knees in a little bit, makes it a little bit easier, assists you in rounding the spine a little bit more. So that's how you can make that easier. Same thing with the bent knee, hollow body hold. The further in the knees are, easier it is. All right, let's go to these pike pushbacks. All right, anterior tilt focus. Push that butt out, go slow, feel that stretch. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go, last set of our straddle backwards bounce. Oh yeah. Oh, that felt good. All right. Gonna finish off with some straddle work. All right. So, we just work the hips a lot with them. Focus on the straight up in front of you. But now I want to focus on some core strength and stuff and hip flexor stuff with legs spread out wide. All right. So this is our straddle position. We're gonna try some pike bounces from here. All right. And hands are gonna be out in front. Toes are still pointed. Here we go. Let's try 20. Oh man, that was not fun, especially after all the other compression and hip stuff we did. But it is what it is. All right. Whew. Let's actually stand first. And we'll work on a straddle pike bounce from here. So it's a little different. Hands here, hinge at the hips, keep nice flat back. Bounce. 6, 8, 20. Woo. All right. Straddle ups. Actually, instead of straddle ups, let's do some straddle tuck ups. So we'll start legs out wide. Ideally, arms out wide, but whatever you can get. So we're here. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. All right. Yeah. Let's keep it rolling. We're gonna go back to our straddle pikes. Not our straddle pikes. Our straddle pulse. Straddle leg lift pulse. Man, I get tired. Can't think of names. You know what I mean. We're back to the beginning here. All right. My focus here is going to be try to lean forward more. I'm actually going to try this with the use of a little back support. See how this feels. All right, see if we can help prop me up a little bit. All right. There we go. Can't move it. Wow, that's a lot harder. All right, I don't have a lot of room to lean back here. So it really forced me to work at my end range. That's a good thing. 10 more. Oh, those hips gonna love you tomorrow. All right, let's go back into our straddle standing position. Find the tension here, wide as you can. Use that for a little bit of support. Anterior tilt, chest out. Mm. 20. Oh. Yeah. All right. Now straddle tuck ups, last round. Legs spread wide. Ah. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, let's finish off with some cat cows, some Cougar Stretch. So let's just start off. Alexa, set timer 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Should be able to get a pretty decent stretch here. Do the abs, do the back. Breathing, trying to push further in each range. Alexa, cancel timer. I'm going to do about 2 more here. Let's finish off with a little Cougar Stretch. Alexa, set timer. 30
For
seconds.
how long? Timer for how long?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
Alexa, cancel timer. Thanks for working out with me today, guys. Good job. Have a great weekend.